Everyone remembers the night Daniel screamed. It wasn't just fear in his voice, it was something worse. His scream didn't sound human. It tore through the hostel halls like broken glass through flesh. By the time the security men forced the door open, all they found were claw marks on the concrete walls. And blood. No Daniel. No body. Just the silence afterward. Heavy, like something was still watching. That was 2 weeks ago. Since then, 5 more students had vanished, and no one dared ask questions. Kelegbe University was a federal university tucked somewhere near Oyo State. Used to be just another regular place for books, boring classes, and late night sneaking to the talk shop until the disappearances began. Femi had always been skeptical. He didn't believe in ghost stories or juju talk. He was the science guy. If it couldn't be explained, it didn't exist. But even he couldn't deny what was happening now. "I think we are being haunted," Bola whispered one night in the dimly lit chemistry lab. Femi chuckled dryly. "By who? Or what?" Bola's eyes were wide. "I don't know, but I've been keeping notes. Everyone who vanished had something in common. They were all out after lights out." It was true. No one vanished during the day, not even during prep or classes, only at night. And strangely, no one saw anyone being taken. They were just gone. Worse still, it was impossible to tell who to trust. Bola leaned in closer. "I think some of them, students, maybe even lecturers, are not who they say they are." "You mean like possessed?" Femi whispered. She nodded. "Or replaced." That word sent a chill down Femi's spine. There were rumors, whispers among the juniors that some lecturers never blinked, that they didn't cast shadows at night. Some students swore that Madam Nkechi spoke in tongues when she thought no one was around. And once, someone saw Mr. Musa walking straight into the bush behind the school fence at 2 a.m. Femi remembered that day vividly. The next morning, Mr. Musa stood before the students for morning class like nothing happened, but something had changed. His smile never reached his eyes anymore. He looks younger and very scary. Later that night, Femi tried not to think about it as he lay on his bunk in the boys' hostel. Bola had told him not to sleep with the lights off, but the power had gone out again. Nepa. Femi's roommates were snoring already. That was when he heard it, barely a whisper. "Femi." It came from outside the window. He froze. "Femi." That was no student voice. It was too smooth, too quiet, like a voice gliding out from under your bed. Slowly, Femi sat up, and standing just outside the glass was a tall, shadowy figure. His face looked like his friend, Jide, but Jide had vanished last week, and this thing was smiling. Too wide, too many teeth. Femi became so terrified. Then the power came back on. Light flooded the room. The window was empty, but on the glass is something red and sticky, a message was written.